The compound effect is a simple ideology that states small habits over a long period of time compound and accumulate into a large outcome. And this same law and effect applies to productivity. And in this video, I'm going to help you turn just 20 minutes a day of small habits to 500 hours of your life saved each year, which if you value your hours at just £10 an hour, that's another £5,000 in your pocket for you, your family, and your future. Hello, I'm Dylan, I'm 18 and I coach lazy people to turn productive using tactical techniques and strategies that have changed my life forever. And I personally felt the effects of this negative compounding effect on my productivity when I wasted 5,000 hours of my life or 210 days straight on Call of Duty and other such video games, limiting my success in the goals I was trying to achieve. But now, I effortlessly and easily reach through large amounts of my work for my business, education and personal development goals, and I have saved heaps of time, and I hope to bring the same result to you. So here are 3 small habits that seem useless and negligible in the short term, but will compound to 500 hours saved a year, bring you closer to achieving your goals productively. So habit number 1, this is going to sound cliche, but make your bed. See, this habit is the foundation of the second 2 we're going to be talking about, because you need to resensitize your dopamine. When you make your bed, which should take you 5 minutes, it's not going to net you any more time gained. However, it's going to build momentum, build inertia, and release dopamine, which is the neurotransmission of motivation in your brain, which after you complete your bed, you make it look all nice, you now have this fire, this drive, this discipline into getting into the other 2 small tasks that are going to help you compound 500 hours saved per year. So making your bed will not net you any time saved. However, just 5 minutes will net you dopamine and net you motivation to get into the next task we're going to be talking about. So the next task that's actually going to save you time here is to organize your desk and specifically desktop. This second habit is so useful because it's going to take you 10 minutes to complete to declutter your workspace and your desktop, but it's going to net you an hour of your time statistically per day. And it's all to do with friction and your ability to jump into the work, because it's obvious, clear, and easy to access the resources, tools, and documents you need for your work. So what I mean by this is if your desk is cluttered with loads of work that's quite frankly overstimulating you because you need to be focused on one single task at a time, it's going to be harder for you to get into the work because this clutter is holding you back. It's creating a barrier of entry between you and the work. And once you remove it, using this 15 minutes of your time, you'll end up having an hour freed up because you can dive straight into the work, know exactly what you need to get done because it's clear, set out, and the resources are in front of you. And the same on your desktop. If your desktop is cluttered, full of files you don't need, files that are taking you away from the focus you want on one specific task, then when you clean it out, when you put this 15 minutes of effort into decluttering your desktop and keeping it obvious, clear, and objectively easier to get into the work, it'll allow you to have more momentum to get into completing the task you set yourself. And just this one singular habit has helped one of the clients I've been coaching an insane amount. Just by decluttering his desktop, his productivity went up by 40% over the course of 7 days. And if you're looking to get more help from me, the top link in the description will take you to the productivity package I prescribed him. That's helped him boost his productivity by almost half in 7 days. And this tactic number 2 kind of links in with number 3. See, friction. By decluttering the desk and the desktop, it's freed up and made clear what we need to get done. However, in order to have this clear, obvious, objective mindset towards the task, we need to know what the task is. And this is the third tactic that I use to statistically free up 500 hours of my year to focus on my goals and getting my objectives complete. So it should take you 5 minutes or less to day plan your day, to set out the tasks you need to complete, whether it's using a physical planner made with the highest quality materials and a scientifically backed structure to help your brain be clear on what you need to get done, whether you just write it down in your notes on your phone. You need to be clear on what you need to get done, and I'll give you an easy structure to do so. See, the way you day plan needs to be specific so your brain doesn't cope, make excuses that falter you and keep you in procrastination and this rut of negativity and unproductivity. So how you need to do it is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound objectives for your day. So the task needs to be specific to what you want to get done. I want to edit a full video today. Yes, It's clear on what I need to get done. It's measurable, as in once the video is complete, it's quantifiable that I've ticked it off and it's done. It's attainable because it's not that grand of a task in the grand scheme of things. It's relevant towards my objectives because I want to make YouTube my full-time career and monetize it. And it's time bound. And it's time bound because I need to complete it today. So if you follow that framework, there's a lower % chance of your brain creating cope and creating this excuse to not do the work because it's clear and obvious on what you need to get done. When you can look and write down on a piece of paper what you need to get done in the clear and obvious format that I've just given you, it will be extremely useful for you in your productive journey because your brain will know what it needs to get done. See, the reticular activating system is the part of the brain that clears out distraction. And the only way it clears out distraction is by knowing exactly what the objective you need to get done is. And using this format that I've just taught you, this smart format that's used by businesses, entrepreneurs, and millionaires across the world, then you can allow your brain to be clear on what needs to get done. And this reticular activating system will come alive, and every other distraction you face in the work will not affect you because your brain is focused on the task that you've set yourself, wrote down. So this task of day planning your day for 5 minutes or less will net you 15 minutes of decision fatigue timing. Because if you don't know what you need to get done, then you need to think what you need to get done. You need to deduce what the task is for you to progress in your productivity and towards the endeavors you want to succeed in, and that wastes time. And it'll keep you in this rut of procrastination. So if you're looking to free up 500 hours of your year to focus on things that are going to bring you closer to your goals, these are the tasks for you. So you need to make your bed. There's no obvious ROI on time. However, it's going to build momentum, dopamine, and bring motivation to you and your work. And then straight after that, task number 2, you need to organize, declutter your desk and desktop to allow you to enter the work with no friction and net you an hour of your time back just from 15 minutes of effort. And finally, task number 3, you need to day plan. You need to be clear on what you need to get done to activate properly the part of the brain that's going to avoid distractions and keep you focused on one specific thing. And again, reduce decision fatigue of deciding what you need to get done. So 5 minutes of day planning nets you 15 minutes per day of productive, focused time. And that's it. That's the 3 micro tasks that will compound into this 500 hours saved per year, which could make you £5,000 in return. And if you're looking to get more help from me, the top link in the description will take you to the productivity package that will change your life. It has everything you need, exclusive guides, my personal phone number, and all the tools, trackers, and techniques you need to be productive and help bring you closer to your goals in a more disciplined and driven manner. Thank you for watching.